Natural wonders of Ukraine. Herds of buffalo, wildebeest and zebras are roaming in the steppes of Kherson region between Odessa and Crimea. Hey! What zebras? This is not Africa. Well, indeed, but it is really inside the 2,300-hectare Askania Nova Reserve, the brainchild of a 19th-century Odessa German who acted on his slightly mad idea of importing animals from different continents to this unique natural steppe. In addition to the above-mentioned species, the reserve boasts Przewalski horses from Mongolia, camels, Central Asian saiga antelopes and all types of birds, from pink flamingos to rare steppe eagles. But perhaps the main attraction here is the virgin steppe. Flat is a skating rink. Apart from its zoo and gardens, the reserve is closed to visitors for most of summer because of steppe fire danger. So late spring and early autumn are the best times to take a safari in a horse-drawn cart. Another large chunk of virgin steppe that you admire is actually out in the Black Sea. The Isle of Jerelik is separated from the mainland by a narrow strait. It is also teeming with all kinds of wildlife, though, admittedly not African, which makes it all the more authentic. Jerelik and its bay is part of the Jerelik National Nature Park. Its area of 56 square kilometers and length of 42 kilometers make it the Black Sea's biggest island. It has clean sandy beaches and mineral springs. In the middle of the island there is a fresh water spring, and more than 400 small salty lakes are scattered all over its territory. The unique flora and fauna of Jerelik have been well preserved. It is a habitat for wild boars, deer, mouflon, as well as numerous seagulls and cormorant, hunting crabs, raps whelk and shrimp. The Shatsky National Nature Park lies 160 kilometers northwest of Lusk in the corner between Belarus and Poland, and has some 200 lakes, rivers and streams. Shatsky National Natural Park was established in 1983 and aimed to preserve, reconstitute and to use effectively Volyn-Politia natural complexes and objects of special environmental, recreational, educational and aesthetic value. The park is located on the territory of Shask region in northwest part of Volyn Oblast. The general area of the park is 490 square kilometers. 2 ecological paths, Svityazianka and Lisova Pisnia, are working in the Shask NNP. Shask Lake Group is one of the biggest in Europe. On its territory there are more than 30 lakes of varying sizes. Their total area is almost 70 square kilometers. They constitute one of the biggest European groupings of lakes. Among them is Svityaz, the deepest lake in Ukraine. Forests occupy 52.5% of general park area. According to the Ramsar Water and More Protection Agreement, the Shask Lakes lands, which are situated between the Pripyat and the Western Bug, are considered to be one of the most important areas in Ukraine. In this territory, migrating birds can find places for their reproduction as well as food and rest on their way from the north to warmer countries. The national park, together with the local administration, manage the main nature protection tasks. Due to these achievements, the park was included in the World Network of Biosphere Reserves, as West Polsy Transboundary Biosphere Reserve, within the frameworks of the UNESCO Man and the Biosphere Programme on April 30, 2002. By this act, the Shask Lakes were referred to as some of the most precious complexes of the Earth. In Ukraine, Svityaz Lake is considered to be one of the 7 natural wonders of Ukraine. In the Shask Lakes territory, 1180 species of plants belonging to 124 families are found. Pine and blueberry forests dominate the territory of the park. Alder and birch forests grow in the lowlands. Fauna is represented by typical woodland species, elk, wild boar, roe deer, rabbits, squirrels. 332 vertebrate species have been noted in the park, 55 mammals, 241 birds, 7 amphibians, and 29 fish, which represent 11 families. Danube Delta Biosphere Reserve, Europe's largest wetland. And the fourth part of it is located in Ukraine's far southwest, where the Danube dumps water and silt into the Black Sea. Few make the effort to reach this far-flung wedge of fertile territory. But those who do are rewarded with astoundingly beautiful scenery, colorful birdlife, and serene evenings in drowsy Vilkovo. Fancifully nicknamed the Ukrainian Venice, thanks to its network of canals. Carpathian Biosphere Reserve was declared a UNESCO Biosphere Reserve in 1992. This protected area is made up of 6 separate locations, 4 of which can be found around Rakiv. Some 90% of the reserve is made up of virgin forest, home to rare flora and fauna. The Museum of Forest Ecology stands on the hill behind the Carpathian Biosphere Reserve headquarters building. The exhibition is very informative, rich and colorful. Carpathian National Natural Park is the largest national park, which was founded in 1980. It covers 503 square kilometers of wooded mountains and hills. But only about a quarter of the area is completely protected. Parts of it shelter small numbers of animals, and alpine meadows are carpeted with species of FL aura. A special gift of nature is that the national park is a source of mineral water of different types. That's why many objects in it are closely related to recreational and medicinal activities here.